other announcements like the other ones I made about things going on? Okay, so, oh yes. Downloaded this today. It says, this is from MoveOn.org. 10 things to know about John McCain. I had written a song, you know, as folk singers like myself, songwriters like myself, when Mitt Romney was still in it and he was going at it, and this song had a shelf life of about a week. The night I drove Old Dixie down, John McCain is my name. It was perfect. And I finished the song, but then Romney dropped out, so now I don't like it, you know. Anyway, it's not true about topical songwriters. I mean, there are some serious issues in the world, and we sweat, we stay up late, we write this song, we perfect this song, and then the problem is corrected and we've lost the purpose of the song. But okay, so we've brought it. That's what.
Well, the media leaves the topic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. John McCain voted against establishing a national holiday in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in Arizona. You know, that was a big thing. And they didn't change it until the Super Bowl refused to play there. When you have black athletes, yes.
Fabulous.
Yes, yes, that forced the issue. According to Bloomberg News, McCain is more hawkish than Bush on Iraq, Russia. Bloomberg News, another liberal news organization, is more hawkish than Bush on Iraq, Russia, and China. Conservative columnist Pat Buchanan says McCain will make Cheney look like Gandhi. Now, didn't you hear in the news he doesn't rule out preemptive war? He said that today. If you haven't seen the news, you will. He doesn't rule out preemptive war. His reputation is built on his opposition to torture, but McCain voted against the bill to ban waterboarding. And then applauded President Bush for vetoing that thing. Right. McCain, that was 3. 4. McCain opposes a woman's right to choose. He said, I do not support Roe versus Wade. It should be overturned. That is John McCain. The Children's Defense Fund rated McCain as the worst senator in Congress for children. He voted against the children's health care bill last year, then defended Bush's veto of that bill. He's one of the richest people in the Senate, filled with millionaires. The Associated Press reports that he and his wife own at least 8 homes. Yet McCain says the solution to the housing crisis is for people facing foreclosure to get a second job and skip their vacations. Many of McCain's fellow Republican senators say he's too reckless to be commander-in-chief. One Republican senator said, the thought of his being president sends a cold chill down my spine. He's erratic, he's hot-headed, he loses his temper, and he worries me. This man doesn't know his Sunnis from his Shiites. You know, he said so on the news more than once. Lieberman. Did you see that footage there?
Yeah, right.
Right. The Lieberman moment, they call it now. Yeah. McCain talks a lot about taking on special interests, but his campaign manager and top advisors are actually lobbyists. The government watchdog group Public Citizen says McCain has 59 lobbyists raising money for his campaign, more than any of the other presidential candidates. McCain has closer ties to the extreme religious right in recent years. The pastor McCain calls his spiritual guide, you know about this one, right? Rod Parsley believes America's founding mission is to destroy Islam, which he calls a false religion. McCain sought the political support of right-wing preacher, we've heard this guy, John Hagee, we've heard his name in the news lately, who believes that Hurricane Katrina was God's punishment for gay rights and called the Catholic Church the Antichrist and a false cult. And the Whore of Babylon, I've heard that one too. All right. Number 10, he positions himself as pro-environment, but he scored a 0, yes, a 0, from the League of Conservation Voters last year. So this is John McCain. John McCain we're coming to know. So John, if you're in the audience tonight, I've got a question for you. Are you brave? Are you brave enough? Brave enough for love? Do you feel when you feel your feelings? You're putting on a show. Eyes are staring, people laugh, that haunts. That's 101, there's always been to where that leads. But are you brave? Are you brave enough? Brave enough for love? Hurting causes hurting, and hurting is a sin. Would be a fool born of that school to not know where he's been. But if I'm ever happy, I'm gonna let you in. I've got to find the courage to lose before I win. But am I brave? Am I brave enough? Brave enough for love? Feeling, fighting, feeling. People have people do. What can I feel? What think or say in order to break through? And am I brave? Am I brave enough? Brave enough for love? Country fighting country, no one seems to win. In their heads, out of their minds, that's how it's always been. But all of the king's horses, all of the king's men had never raised a question that I think of now and then. Were they brave? Were they brave enough? Brave enough for love? Believing is perceiving with our narrow point of view and perception. Now there's a word we have to train on the anew. And are we brave? Are we brave enough? Brave enough for love? Are we brave? Are we brave enough? Brave enough for love?